Hey everybody, my name is Justin. I'm a part-time reseller located here in St. Louis, and I'm back for another week of sales on eBay. So every week I bring you a new video on Fridays that talks through the top 10 sales that I happen to make on eBay for that week. And I've got a pretty good set of stuff this week. It looks like we had 68 sales, which is great. I try to average 10 sales per day, and so we're just shy of that. Had a total gross sale of $2390.34, so $2,390.34 was my gross. That's not how much I took home. What I took home was the net of $1,390. Pretty happy with that. A little bit lower than last week, but still a lot of good sales. Let's jump into the top 10. Number 10, the first on the list here, the number 10 best sale was this Crumpler Dreadful Embarrassment laptop bag. So you see here, we had this bag listed for 23 days, so just over 3 weeks. I believe we got it at a Goodwill, and yeah, it looks like we paid $5. It sold for $64.98. And we had a total net on that one is $40.40. So pretty good pickup. My wife actually found that one, not me, so all credit to her. This Crumpler, I'd never heard of this brand. It's a good one to look out for. They have these really weird names for the bags. This one's called the Dreadful Embarrassment, so keep an eye out for those. All right, number 9 is this Casio GShock watch. So I got this at a garage sale not that long ago. Let's see. Been listed for 16 days. So yeah, I got it about 2 weeks ago at a garage sale, along with about 4 other vintage Casio G-Shocks. This is the second of the 4 to sell. Cool pink color. Got a lot of interest, a lot of offers on it. I think I ended up turning best offers off just because I kept getting a lot of low balls. And I thought with the interest, it would probably sell at full price, which I had it for $60 plus shipping, and it did. And it looks like we netted a total of $41.79. So pretty good sale. All right, next one is this vintage Harry Potter figurine. So this took a while to sell. It looks like we've had it for 337 days listed. So last year around this time at an estate sale, I paid $500 for a little over 100 individual pieces of Harry Potter, vintage Harry Potter toys and merchandise. I'll show this picture here. It looks like everything that we bought here. This is one of the few remaining things. I think the reason it took so long to sell, honestly, was because my pictures were horrible and I had a really bad description. You know, you really just can't tell how big it is. When you look at this, you have no idea what the figurine actually looks like. I should have done a much better job here. It's actually quite big. You know, this is probably 14 inches tall, the box is, so it's a big piece, but you just can't tell it from the photos, and I just, obviously didn't describe it very well, so that's on me. Probably would have sold for more money and quicker had I done a better job, so lesson learned. All right, next up on the list is this women's Nike Pro Hyper Strong compression tank top. So I bought a bulk deal of about 600 or so different pieces of Nike, new with tag Nike gear for $1,000. Sold so much of it. If y'all have watched the videos here, you've seen lots of that merchandise go out. This is the first, actually, of these compression tank tops that I've sold. It looks like, where is it here? Yeah, it's sold for $60, which is really great. You can see I only have $2 into it, and I netted $46.79. But I have a ton of these. Like, I don't know how many I have. There's probably, a total of 20 or 30 of them, so I wish they would sell a lot quicker. This is the very first one of these, though, to sell, and it's a good one. So, yeah, hoping more go out. Next one is this video game for Gameboy Advance, Mega Man Battle Network. So if you've been watching my videos, I've been selling a lot of video games lately because I picked up a big lot of someone's video game collection. I paid $437 for what you see here, and in that was just a lot of really good stuff. I have a few video games in this top 10 list today. This is the first one. This Mega Man sold for $79.99, and I netted $51.87. So that was a very good find. Next up is another item from that same lot is this Game Boy Advanced. In good shape, this purple color. It sold really quick. Yeah, it sold the same day, just like that Mega Man sold same day as well, same day I listed it. And this one went for $79.99, free shipping, and so I ended up netting $56.15. And then the next one on the list is the last and final video game or item from the video game lot that I sold this week in the top 10. There's a lot that I sold not in the top 10, but this is the last highest ranking one. It's another Game Boy. This one's a Game Boy Color. It sold for the exact same price, $79.99, and I ended up netting $57.73. Probably just a difference in shipping, honestly. I don't know where each of them went. Let's take a look at how good I've done on this video game lot. I think it's doing pretty well though. So if I go into, this is Airtable by the way, I use Airtable to manage my inventory, my sales data. So I'm going to go into this receipt, which houses all of the stuff that I listed from this video game lot. Total cost, again, $473. A total list value of $3,531. So that's not how much money I'll make. That's just the total eBay list value. It doesn't include things like shipping and fees, and sometimes I'll take a best offer or I'll lower the price if it doesn't sell. But that's how much the list value is. So very good return there, over 10x or almost 10x, which is about what I shoot for when I'm outsourcing in random spots. Out of that total 102 games, I have sold 65 of them, so more than half, well over half, 75% looks like. I've got 37 items left, and I've got 3 still to list. It's some old Nintendo games I need to do some cleaning. Let's see what I've netted so far on this buy. Looks like I have made a net of $1,301. So that's great. You know, I've already obviously made my money back and over doubled my money coming back in. And it looks like by the time I sell everything, I'm have a projected total gross of $2,000 on a $437 investment, which is pretty good. Pretty excited about that. So I'm really happy with the way these video game sales have been going from this lot that I picked up a couple weeks ago. All right, on to some non-video game things. The next 4, the top 4 for the week in terms of net sales are not video games. They are this stuff. Let's see. Oh, right, this is a so this is a flusher for a urinal, I believe. I've sold these before, and they do really well on American Standard. I honestly don't remember where I got it. Yeah, I've had it for 143 days. I paid $10. Let me see where I got this. Oh yeah, I got it at an auction. So there's a local auction house, an online auction house that I sometimes buy from, and this was one of the things that I bought from. And looks like I paid $10 for it, and I ended up netting, let's see, $58.87. So someone's going to get a new manual flushometer or a flushometer. I'm not really sure. All right. Next up is some great old vintage Pyrex. So we got these pretty recently, yeah, 25 days ago. They've been listed for 25 days. Got it at a garage sale. Honestly, when I saw them, I didn't think that they were vintage. They're just were in such good condition, but it turns out they were vintage from the 80s. And these are called primary color set for obvious reasons. They're all the primary colors there. 4 different bowls. You'd think that this is like a pain to ship, but it's really not too bad. I say that. I'm not the one that usually packages and ships this stuff. My wife does, but she said it wasn't too bad, and she doesn't mind packing this stuff up. We bought it for $10, which is a great price on that. It sold for $114.98. And it looks like we ended up netting an even $75 on it. So pretty good pickup, and it's going to make some Pyrex collector very happy to have such a vintage piece in such good condition. So excited about that one. All right, down to the last 2, or last one, excuse me. So this is the top sell of the week. So this is a Lionel train set. This is like the locomotive and then the tender on the back. So I got these at a garage sale 23 days ago, so a little over 3 weeks ago. I bought a whole box, like a starter set for Lionel. It was not old, not a vintage one, it's new. These are made in China, so they were a little bit less valuable than normal. But this starter set was incomplete. It didn't have all the trains or all the tracks, so I ended up just parting everything out. It looked like when I did the research that these particular pieces were most often sold together. So that's what I did. I listed at $99 with shipping of $9.99, so a total sold value of $109.98, and I ended up netting $76.26 on this one for the top flip of the week. What about the worst flip? Let's take a look here. This one's a funny one, actually. So we've had these, gosh, for a long time. I'm going to go down here. Yeah, so we bought these Pampered Chef bread tubes. Pampered Chef's a great brand to look for. It's a lot of people want Pampered Chef stuff, but not a lot of people want these bread tubes. So we've had them for a long time, listed for 299 days. We paid $12 for them, which is just crazy. I guess they were $4 a piece. Not really sure what we were thinking, but hey, you can't win them all. And we actually had a net of negative 84 cents. So that means I paid almost $1 to send someone some bread tubes. So again, you can't win them all, but hopefully someone will be happy with a good deal on this. And I'm okay with it as well. So that's it for the week. Again, $23.90 sold total gross, and a take home of $1,390 over 68 items sold this week. We'll see you next week. Thank you.